Okay, hello folks, welcome you all to our channel. So in this video we are going to see how to fit in a range of date or numbers into a time series. So in this case I have a scenario where a company has their target for every 3 years or 4 years. So my data is represented in a range format and I am going to fit this range into a visual like this. Normally it's not possible because this is a text format. 2007 to 10 is a text format, whereas we deal with a time series or a calendar. So how exactly we can iron this data and fit them into this time series or date series? Let's jump into the content. Okay, so this is how my date table looks like. It looks like this with all years and dates, whereas my data, it looks like this. So my data looks contains date ranges or year ranges, and this is for a company and they have a target for every 3 years. So they have a target for 2007 to 10 and then 11 to 13, 14 to 16. So every 3 years they have a target for them to achieve, and we need to plot this target into a time series chart. One challenge with this problem is this is not exactly even though it looks like yes, from Power BI perspective it is just a text. Remember that it's a text and we have to convert this text into a proper date model which fits into our calendar table. So let's go ahead and let's first import the data. Let me import the data. Yeah. So I am importing the data right now, so wait for a minute. So let me just straight away import the table and give transform data. We are just going to perform a small trick here. First let's give a proper name, yearly. Sales target. So I have given a proper name, and then we are just going to do a small trick here. First let me split this column based on the delimiter. So here I get two columns like year 1 and year 2. I'm just going to both the columns are individually there. Okay, let me do something. I think some data refresh issue, values are not exactly correct, so I'm just going to refresh. I have closed the file and I'm just going to refresh the preview. Okay, yeah, values are fine now. So here it is 2007 to 10, 11 to 13, something like that. Okay, so we are just going to create a new column, add new column, create custom column, and we are going to write a small formula here. Just name it year, and we are going to create a list, the list that starts from this to this, and close the formula. That's it. So you just need to keep two dots in between this, which makes Power BI to understand that start from this number to this number. So in case what if your numbers are not in number format, you can either change their data type to number on top, or you can have number.from function to be added on in front of the column. So you can say number.from this column, number.from this column, means it extracts the number value automatically. So in my case it is already a number, so I am not adding anything else. I am just making use of the columns as it is. So year 1 to year 2 now. So that creates a list for me. If I just click on this list, you will be able to see the values here. So this list contains all the values that we are going to work with. I am just going to expand this, expand to new rows, That's it. So now we got new rows and we got the values here. I don't need these other two rows. I can just straight away remove the other I can remove the other columns. So that's it. I think now we can just go ahead and we can just we can plot this. So right, so I have all these things here. Now let's go back. Okay, one challenge is now it is just an number format. We have to convert that into a proper year. So I'm just going to consider first of every year. I'm just going to convert this number into okay, so let's convert it like something like this. Custom column, or we can say column from examples. So I can just call it date, year, and I can just write something like this. Very simple. So now that's it. I got my date created. Now let me just convert this into date. So that gives me the date value. Perfect. Now let's load this. Okay, so it is now loaded. Now let me create the relationship from my target date year to this. It will be many two. Okay, so it's just 1-to-1. All good. Now let's go ahead and build this time series. So let's consider a line chart, and in x-axis I'm just going to add my calendar table years straight away, and in y-axis I'm going to add my target. So that's how our visualization actually looks. So what we have done is we have plotted all the date range into one single straight line now, which is not actually possible with the range format. So earlier we had this range format, so we converted this range format to a proper date format, and we have fit in. So for 2007 to 2010 it's 550. Okay, that's how it looks. Okay, so I hope that's it. That's the trick. So I hope you would have enjoyed the video. See you all in next video. Thank you so much.